I'm handling...
You call me Karen! How dare you!
I'm a minor. You called me a bitch.
How dare you call me that? See? You call me a Karen, little girl!
Look at you.
How dare you!
Look at you.
How dare you!
I don't get paid enough to deal with shit like this.
Welcome back to What the Hell, Karen? A weekly satirical series on Karen and the entire Karen family. This season, it's all about body cam footage. Karen, out driving to her favorite store to get a bottle or 2 or 3 of her favorite wine to celebrate the new year at her friend's house, forgot something. Now, what was it? Oh yeah, that's right. When a police officer ran her plates, her license came up suspended and he pulled her over.
You guys, next trip following and waiting for me to leave my gas pump. Look around, douche.
Well, the reason
you really
why
don't have anything better to do on New Year's Eve, New Year's night, New Year's Day, when there's all these motherfuckers. Get that out my eyes.
It's not in your eyes.
I didn't do anything
if you know
illegal.
I'm pointing right
do you
here.
know I know your is gonna pull me over? I saw you sitting at
You know why?
Hardee's.
Yes.
Because
You know
you're
why?
lazy and you don't want to pull over somebody with actually where you have to do paperwork.
Who has a suspended driver's license?
Oh, I got a suspended driver's license, but you can pull somebody over drinking and driving, right?
Okay, can I have your ID?
No, I don't have it with me. My name is Nicole Glumsky. You know who the I am.
Okay.
Because you just said I have a suspended license. Do what you gotta do with
Well,
your
I have to verify
dog.
that's who you are. I'm
Don't
not
find
dogging
anything. I don't give a f. And your buddy back there can bring his dog. You guys do this to me anytime.
I've never met you
suck.
before,
Oh,
so I don't know what you're talking about.
Why did you creep at Quick Trip
So
until I left? Answer that.
Because I saw you had a suspended driver's license.
How did you see that if you're on the other side of the parking lot and then drove around my vehicle, then drove around again?
Okay, you know what? I don't
Goes
need
to
to answer
Hardee's.
you.
You don't have to answer. I don't have to answer.
What's your name, sir?
He doesn't have to answer you, does he?
Why
Get it out of his eyes.
You're not wearing a seatbelt.
And neither the f am I. Neither am I.
I don't know that.
Oh well. Quit talking to him.
What's your name?
Off. He does not need to tell you his name legally. You're not going to try to make somebody. He's a passenger.
Did I do anything
You are
wrong?
being. This is entrapment. Do you know that? You're going to get in trouble.
It's not entrapment.
Yes, it is.
If you think I'm going to get in trouble,
It's
my sergeant's
trespass.
right here.
What is that called? Harassment.
Have you been drinking tonight?
No. Breathalyze this.
Breathalyze
Get
this.
it. Get it.
How do
And
I
I'm
know
not
that?
on
Your eyes are
probation.
glossy.
Yeah, I smoke a lot of weed.
You been smoking tonight?
Nope.
When's the last time you smoked?
None of your business. You smell weed? Nope. Are you going to find weed? Nope. Sorry, you wasted your time.
I don't actually. I think I do smell weed.
You do? Search it. I told you, f***er. Get your dog.
I don't need a dog.
Do you got weed on you that you would put in my car?
Why would I have weed on me?
You seem like a dirty, lazy cop.
Oh, that's
So when you
unfortunate
dig
if
through
you
my
think
car and you're that don't find nothing, don't be upset and then have to give me a ticket for suspended license and drive away like a piece of cop. Why don't you?
that. He wasn't wearing a seatbelt and didn't want to ID himself either.
Dude, this guy waited at Quick Trip for me. For no reason, I'm pumping gas and doing my makeup. Ready to actually go to a friend's house
Okay,
and have a couple drinks.
How much have you had to drink already?
Not breathalyze me. I'm not talking to you no more.
All right, I'll be right back.
So if you've got a violation of a passenger and he's refusing to identify himself.
I walked up. He wasn't wearing a seatbelt. He's claiming he took it off, but I don't believe him.
Okay.
Neither one of them had him on. She's telling me she's the RO. She gave me her name, but she doesn't have a driver's license on her,
Okay.
so I can write her for that.
Yeah, check and
Plus,
see if you can
the
find
reason-
the driver's license picture.
Well, yeah, I stopped her for she's suspended.
Oh, okay.
Karen, obviously not happy with the police officer and claiming she is done talking to him, seems to have a lot more to say when he goes back to her car.
Let me ask you something, sir. Do you have a valid driver's license?
No,
No? So neither of you are leaving here then until
I
we have a
don't.
valid driver
You know
also.
what? I can walk away. Can I?
You can't leave right now.
If I'm not being detained, yes, I can.
No, you are detained.
How?
You're getting a citation.
That's
You're
not
not
being
going
detained.
anywhere.
That's not being detained.
Yeah, you're not leaving.
Okay, well, when your is done giving me a ticket tag, I'm gonna...
Alert, suspended driver's license. Female, white.
He's not driving on here without a license, so
He says he don't have one either, but he won't identify himself.
that's perfect. They can sit here until they get someone out here.
Operator
Permit.
failed to have passenger
Yep,
seatbelted.
yep, that's a citation.
She's getting a seatbelt and a
Yep.
suspension.
Okay.
How far do you want to push his identification?
It's up to you too if for failure to carry her driver's license on her person.
I
It's up
kind
to
of
you.
feel like that's a double-edged sword because
Okay.
of this already being suspended. She doesn't really have a driver's license. Otherwise, I was going to write it.
I was gonna say with him is, I mean, if he says he had it on, he took it unless you saw that he didn't
Well, I
have
pulled
it
up
on.
behind them. They never took them off. They were, in my books, they were never wearing them. There's video from my squad. You never see them remove seatbelts or anything like that. They were, in my book, they were not wearing them.
Okay, it's up to you. It's your stop. So if you feel that he truly wasn't wearing his seatbelt and you have a violation, then he's required to identify himself for his citation. If he refuses to identify himself,
Well, I didn't write him
he's-
a citation. I was going to write it to her.
But
Instead of,
what I'm saying is he's obstructing an investigation. If he has got a citable offense that you intend on citing him for, but it's up to you if you want to push it that far. If he says he doesn't have a license, we can sit on him until
Okay,
we get
so
someone
then-
out here to pick him and them in the car up.
so then we're just going to have, I don't know, go as far as telling him we'll take him to jail to identify him and he can get booked
If-
in for obstructing?
If you wanted to go that route, that's your discretion. If you've got a citable offense, he's refusing to identify himself. He's by law is required to identify himself.
Yeah, this would be a simple,
Simple $10 ticket or a criminal.
well, that and just a suspension. I wouldn't have even cared to wrote him. Like,
Sure.
this is unnecessary.
Yep.
Okay, so are you willing to tell me who you are, what your name is, sir?
No, he doesn't have to. I'm telling him not to talk to you. Do not.
I'm not talking to you
Okay,
right now.
well, I don't want him
Stop
talking
talking.
to you. No.
You
You're
need to stop talking.
disrespecting me
Step out of the
for
vehicle.
no reason.
Step out. Come here. I'm going to talk to you back here.
No. Sir, do I have to listen to him?
Yes, you do.
Walk to the front of that car, please.
I just want to know, dude, speaking person to person, like, why
Yeah, I would
why
love
are
to
you
speak.
guys not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cops here?
Look at how
Why
you're
is it-
reacting.
Because
I'm not
I'm
trying to
upset. This
mistreat
happens to me
you.
all
I'm
the
not
time.
like trying to make you feel
no,
bad.
listen to me, please let me finish.
Sure.
There's so many drunk crackheads, meth heads, alcoholics, people with so much stuff that if you pulled them over, you would actually, I don't know, it would feel like you were doing good because they were drinking and driving, or they had drugs, or they were doing something bad.
Okay.
But why pull
Well, you
somebody?
physically told me you're smoking weed all the time.
Because you're being a thing. My eyes are glassy. You smell weed. Actually, I do smell weed now. You know you don't. You don't smell weed. You don't smell alcohol. I haven't been drinking.
Okay, for
That's
one thing,
lying to me.
it would be lying if I was lying. I'm not lying to you.
Don't raise your voice at me, dude. I have daddy issues, and I don't like men. I don't trust them.
Listen.
I have PTSD. Do not talk to me like that.
Karen's daddy issues aside, feels it's perfectly okay to raise her voice to the officer. But how dare he raise his voice to her? Just who does he think he is?
Do not.
I'm not lying. Everything I say that we're talking about is
You know how
recorded.
scary this is when you see like this happen on the news? Where
None of
people
this
get-
would even have
people
gone
get
this
held
far or
down.
be to where it is right
People
now.
get held down by you
If
guys
you,
and
want,
get
have a,
choked
if you
out.
could at least have the slightest bit of
And
respect.
Brad, I do not. I want to walk away from you because I don't owe you shit.
Listen,
But you know what you
walk
would
to
do?
the front of my car.
You know what you would do?
Just walk to the front of that car.
You would physically hurt me. You would hold
I'm
me
not
down.
going to.
But if I tried
I'm not
to run
even
away,
going to touch you.
you would. You'd shoot my.
Just have a seat right there.
Tell me
Relax.
what to do.
Okay, so here's the thing. You're not identifying yourself. I pulled up behind you. I have a camera that's also in my car that I've never observed either one of you removing a seatbelt. Therefore, you weren't wearing one. It's a violation. If you're not going to tell me who you are or give me your identification, that's obstructing. And then we're going to handle it differently.
What are you trying to do?
I just tell me who you are.
What have I done wrong? Because I saw you driving around.
Yeah, I saw you at Quick Trip. I ran her plate. I saw that she was suspended as a registered owner of the vehicle. I can legally do that. I can sit at a gas pump and run every license plate around me. I can legally do that. Aaron
Irving. I-R-V-I-N-G. Zaragoza. Call it in right now so I can tell you how it is.
6'2" comp. Could you look up Irvin Zaragoza in-house?
Get that fat bonus. Yeah, what's it for harassment?
This wouldn't, if she wouldn't have like started yelling at me and like all this would have never gotten to this point.
It's just that we're all the time. This is happening. Like we're not doing anything wrong. Literally at the picture, standing there, and like.
So I drive around, and that's my job is to observe traffic, and I run license plates.
Did I put the wrong gas in the car?
No, I literally look for people with suspended driver's licenses. I look for people that are revoked.
And so now you're out in forest. Why?
This is my normal shift.
There's quite a few guys
Right now, yeah, you got us a shift change, so there's a lot of us, because there's guys coming off and on. Half hour ago, there was like 3 of us. That's it.
Trying to mess with us when you could be actually doing something good.
Okay. How much weed is in the car?
There's no weed here.
I can smell it.
Okay. If you can smell it, then you need to get your nose checked.
No. Irving, quit talking to him. We already got your name. You need to stop asking me questions about my
Jared, you want to walk up here?
You must just get it done and over with. You want to get in here and check it? Go ahead.
So I looked at past contacts too with the car, and like it even says that there's been marijuana in this car. So you're gonna tell me that I don't smell it when it's been in here? I don't care to search the whole vehicle. Honestly, I don't want to look in the damn vehicle.
I don't care. Like, what are you trying to get at?
I'm just being honest. I'm talking to you, man to man.
I've already told you. Like, there's nothing here. What do you want?
Nothing. I don't want anything.
If you're trying to get in here, get in here.
Okay. Can you step out?
Can you run it? Can you be quick?
Yeah, no, you're not going anywhere. You guys might as well start calling for a ride.
I don't have
Okay, I'm going to have you step forward and hang out with that officer.
As you could hear while the officer was talking to the passenger, Karen, who earlier claimed she was done talking to the officer, can't seem to keep her mouth shut. I am sure her complaint will hear all about this when this is over.
wants to look inside the car.
Oh, yes, go ahead. I have to give you permission, not him.
No, I don't need permission. Because the more I talk to him, have my head in the car, I can definitely smell marijuana.
Really? How do you know what marijuana smells like? Get that marijuana then. Please don't put any drugs in my car from your guys' sleeves. I've seen it on YouTube videos.
Do you have your phone with you?
No.
Irvin, do you want to try to call somebody? Because you guys aren't driving out of here.
Guess what? My uncle lives 2 houses up. I'm pushing my car in his driveway.
I'm going to hand you your phone so you can work on a ride.
I don't need a ride. I'm going to push my car.
Okay, well, I'm going to go knock on that door. I'm going to verify that's your uncle, and he says it's okay. You can put your car there.
Yeah, right. Go ahead. Why don't you check the address?
Why do you have a hatchet in your door?
I can have whatever the I want in my door. I can have a gun in my door.
Okay, thanks. That's all I wanted to hear.
Probably a shot, right?
Nope. Thought you didn't have an ID.
Yourself.
That sounds like obstructing. You can say, I hear all kinds of things. I just don't want to talk to you because I don't want you to keep yelling at me. I don't work for the city.
That's what I was doing that picture. But he said he saw that I have a suspended license when I don't have a front plate.
Keep it up. And I'm going to write you for obstructing for not giving me your ID.
Please do. I don't need to hear it. Not from you, and not from nobody.
Here's a citation for operating while suspended. There's a court date and time up here at the top. You do not have to appear. There will be a deposit of $200.50.
Oh, boy.
There's also a citation for you not wearing a seatbelt. Same court
Look,
date.
I told you he's going to write a ticket for everything because he's going to feel asked for, that he didn't find nothing.
Also, I'm giving you a citation for not having your passenger failing to wear his seatbelt.
Babe, read them? Thank you. Have a nice night.
Yeah, you better figure out a way to get your car somewhere because you're not driving it.
I'm going to push it to where it needs to go. Good
Okay.
boy. You feel good?
Nope, we'll be here.
Fighting crap. I know you will because you don't want to do paperwork. You don't want to do your real job and go fight crime, right? You're a pig that don't know nothing. No.
Still stand there constituted. What are you doing?
He ain't scared. He wants to fight a girl.
Okay, so make sure she doesn't drive out
He
of
wants
here.
to fight a girl.
She's gonna just drive out of here the second we leave, so
Then what do you?
it's up to you if you wanna
I've never had cops watch
sit out here
push
and
my vehicle.
if she wants to push it a couple of blocks, we can follow her and watch her push her vehicle for 2 blocks, I guess.
Call that tow truck. When that tow truck comes, you gotta pay for that, right?
We can't allow her to leave though
The
without a
city does. Your
license,
boss
so
is gonna be pissed. and I'm gonna push my car.
I totally agree that she's leaving.
If it is going a couple of blocks up to her uncle's house, make sure you verify that that person is your uncle and that it's allowed to stay there.
I am sure Karen is still bitching, pissing, and moaning to this day about being cited for operating her vehicle with a suspended license, failure to wear a seatbelt, and failure to have her passenger wear a seatbelt.
Ha, Karen!
Karen's sister, on her way for a visit for the new year, seems to take issue with her seat on the airplane for some reason.
They did not take me off the plane, and I have a reason to go to Alaska. You guys messed up my flight ticket.
What's going on?
They messed up my flight ticket. I asked for an aisle. They gave me a middle seat. How is that my problem?
Okay. So, this is all about a seat thing, okay? So did they ask you to talk to you about anything about changing seats?
I told them. Then the girls let me sit where I wanted to sit,
Your bag, yeah?
and then they took me
we'll
off
talk.
the plane.
Okay.
But I walked off allowing. They did not arrest me. They did not handcuff me. They did not touch me to get off the plane.
What's going on? So nobody...
They need to let me, either they need to buy me a hotel ticket and get me back to New York, or they need to let me aboard the plane. Because I already boarded the plane.
Okay. So we'll figure out from them what's going on.
Okay, we'll
But
figure out. Because
right now, hey,
well.
we're here for like your behavior, okay?
My behavior?
Yeah.
Okay,
There's-
I got a plane for the aisle seat. They gave me an E, which is a middle seat.
All right.
That is not
You
what I
have your
paid
ID?
for.
You have your ID?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because right now the police are here. We're going to find out the who, the why, the what. So I just need to know
Okay,
who
well,
you
you
are.
better.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Good job.
You're not going to be able to tell that blonde.
Yeah, let's go have a seat over there.
Let's come over here
Yeah.
so that...
Let's go have a seat over there.
All right, well, you better get me a hotel.
So we're going to talk and figure out what Delta is going to...
Let's go have a seat on the corner.
You can even move farther if you want.
Oh, we're still.
Good. Alright, so on your side, you requested a seat, you didn't get that seat, and now that's what I'm trying, like, we're here, did you walk off the plane? They say, like, let's get off the plane, are you flying anymore?
I'm going to Alaska.
Alright,
No, I'm trying to listen to you.
You don't need to right now.
I need to. It's my privilege.
Good, it's your privilege.
Okay, thank you. So don't tell me what I cannot and cannot
sit
do.
down, now.
Karen, thinking she has the privilege to do what she wants, keeps trying to make the officers see how unfair the airline is to her, which falls on deaf ears.
No, I would like to hear what people are saying.
Just have a seat.
You can have a conversation.
I am allowed to hear what they are
You can right there,
saying.
'cause I'm going to catch up with you.
Okay.
How is that thin ice? What have I done?
Well, they're
Seriously,
trying to work
what
with you.
have I done? You have no idea.
They're trying to work with you, and
They
they
have
just asked
tried
you
to
to sit
work
down.
with me by taking me off the plane.
Well, what did you do on the airplane? What happened?
What? Ask them. Ask them.
That's why Officer Cross, listen to me. He's going to go.
What
talk
have
to
I
them
done
today.
on the plane?
Well,
I would like to
your
ask
side.
you what I have done on the plane.
I listened to your side, and I listened to their
I'm not
side.
asking you about my side. I'm asking you what I have done on the plane. Did I touch someone? Did I touch someone?
What was your name,
Please
Jacqueline?
explain it. Have I spoken to someone? Did I touch someone?
Okay, here's the
Please
deal.
tell me if I've spoken to someone and I've touched someone.
Okay, so...
Listen to him. Ask him that question.
All right, Jacqueline, we're going to leave.
Ask him.
Jacqueline, you need to leave now because
No.
you've been denied.
Ask him. Ask him. Ask him
Did you
if
want to
I've
hear my
touched
answer?
someone.
Jacqueline.
You better ask him if
Jacqueline,
I've
we're
touched
going to go
someone.
now, okay? Listen, you're going to be escorted
I don't
out.
live
Delta's
here.
not flying.
I live in New York.
Good, okay. Delta
Dude,
has...
who's paying for my ticket?
You're going to have to... You got refunded.
I got refunded
Let's go.
to live in Utah?
Jacqueline, okay? We're going to walk out. Because you
I
are
don't
not a
live
Delta
here.
passenger.
I don't know anyone here.
You're
If
not a
anything,
Delta
I need to get a
passenger now.
ride back to New York.
Okay, we'll walk you out to where the other airlines are, okay?
Dude, I don't live here.
Delta is denying you service, okay? Delta Airlines, a private company, is denying you service.
Why
We're gonna go to the other
though?
airlines.
Because you guys denied me service. Why? You don't even know why.
Okay,
So
let's
you
walk
better
out.
get me a flight back
Grab
to
your
New
bag.
York.
Okay.
I don't live in Utah.
Jacqueline,
I've never been here.
Jacqueline,
Dude!
walk out. We can work on you.
Where am I
getting
gonna go?
I can answer those questions, but we're gonna walk out.
No, I don't want to go anywhere. Where am I gonna go in Utah?
You're gonna go to the other airlines and try booking there, okay?
Dude, are you gonna pay for it?
You're refunded, okay?
Okay, well then get my refund and refund me a ticket back
I
to
don't
New
know.
York.
It's gonna go to your credit card.
Okay, well that's on you then.
Jacqueline, let's start walking
No,
out.
that's so up.
Jacqueline,
You cannot do that.
Hey, Jacqueline.
You know how up that they are leaving me homeless.
Okay, speak
They're
for the
leaving
body
me
count.
homeless.
Jacqueline, focus. Okay, we're gonna walk you out.
Let
now,
me out to
focus.
where?
To where you can
To
get
the
rebooked.
levee in Utah.
At this point,
I don't live in Utah.
Jacqueline, at this point, we're helping you to go get rebooked. You keep doing this yelling, we're gonna look at criminal charges, okay? Disorderly conduct.
Dude, this is on you though.
This is not on me, okay?
Yeah, this is
caused,
on
You
you.
caused a disturbance. They have deplaned
No,
a plane.
I did not cause a disturbance.
Jacqueline?
They told me I would get an aisle.
Jacqueline?
All right, dude,
they
give me
deplaned-
my.
Come here.
Give
come
me
here.
my.
Karen is about to learn a lesson in what fuck around and find out means.
I don't do.
Let's go train.
Stop!
Here, hands behind your back.
Stop!
Hands behind your back. Now. Hands
Stop!
behind your back.
Stop!
Hands behind your back.
Stop! I don't live in Utah.
Stop resisting. Hands behind your
I
back.
don't
Hands
live in
behind your back.
Utah.
Hands behind your back. Stop resisting. Hands behind your back.
Ow! I don't live in
Stop
Utah.
resisting. Stop resisting. Hands behind your back. Got your.
Stop resisting.
I don't live in Utah.
You understand that? Stop
I don't
resisting.
live in
Jacqueline.
Utah. Stop!
Stop resisting.
Stop! Stop!
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting. Jacqueline.
Stop!
Stop
Hands behind your
resisting.
back. Put this hand.
Put this hand
Jacqueline,
behind your
put this
back.
hand behind your back.
Let me just go home. Let me just go home.
Put this
Let
hand
me
behind
just
your
go
back.
home. No! You guys are totally No! Stop! 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 Stop!
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Ow! Ow! He's hurting me!
Get up. Get up. Get up.
You can't do this to me! You never!
Remember, folks, life is tough for all of us these days, and Karen isn't afraid to bitch, piss, and moan about it. Until next time, this has been What the Hell, Karen?